Even in the moments in which I'm upset, I can look at my man and think to myself, yo, I'd rather be with you than be upset with another man. Like, I'd rather be upset right here next to you, be mad right next to you, than be mad with anybody else. Hello, everyone. My name is Naya, and welcome to season 7 of Let Me Just Say This. I hope you guys are doing so well. If you are new here, hello, welcome to the vibe, welcome to the tribe. Go ahead and subscribe because you are going to love it here. All the socials will be linked below as well. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, as you should, hey, you see me? I see you. You look good. Girl, me too. Will you be my Valentine? Will you do me the honor of being my Valentine? Oh my gosh. Listen, love is in the air, child. Love is in the air. Valentine's Day is just a few days away. Today is Monday, February 9th, girl. Valentine's Day is 5 days away, girl. Love is in the air, girl. And we're talking about it today. This episode is going to be all about love. And honestly, it's going to be about the realities of what love truly is, from the perspective of things that I've learned up until this point, and from the perspective of being in love. I am indeed in love right now. I'm very happy right now. And being in a serious relationship has changed my perspective on a few things. And I've learned a lot about myself through my current relationship. And I want to share some of that with you guys. Also, we're going to be talking platonic love, girl, because friendships matter too. Valentine's Day matters too. Having a good community around you and having platonic love is so important in our lives. And so we're going to touch on that. And the biggest one, the most important one, in my opinion, self-love, especially for my single girlies who don't have a Valentine, who may not have that same platonic love and still want to find a way to celebrate this Valentine's Day weekend. This is for you. But before we get into that, you already know we're going to talk Bonito Bowl because the Super Bowl just passed yesterday. And girl, when I tell you, for the Super Bowl, I was Puerto Rican. Girl. For the Super Bowl, I was very much so giving Latin American, Caribbean islands, and I'm very much so Black American and proud. But for this moment, I had so much pride and so much oh my gosh, Bad Bunny's performance astounding and what it represented. We're gonna get into it, and also I'm gonna share my favorite clip with you guys. I'm sure you've seen this all over social media, but we're gonna talk about that. And you already know, before we get into it, girl, wait, hold on. I was about to tell you to get your tea. I don't even have mine. Wait 1 second, I'll be right back. My bad, girl. I really thought I had my tea. Anyway, yeah, go get yours so we can go ahead and kiki. Let's get right on into the episode. Before we get into today's episode, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, Black Girl Vitamins. That's right. Let Me Just Say This is officially affiliated with Black Girl Vitamins with promo code LMJST15 for 15% off your next order. I really love this brand. I love Black Girl Vitamins. I've been using them for nearly 2 years and they have absolutely changed my life. This brand is made for us, by us, okay? And not only is it about Black women's health, it's also about Black women's prosperity. Proceeds from every purchase of Black Girl Vitamins go towards providing scholarships for Black girls pursuing an education in medicine. And if you know anything about STEM, we are underrepresented. So if you want to support that, if you want to support a women-owned, Black-owned business and support your own physical well-being and support the podcast, go and get some Black Girl Vitamins. Use code LMJST15 for 15% off your next order. I promise you, you won't regret it. I love this brand and you will too. Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm not a super big football fan. I'm usually rooting for whoever looks the best in them leggings, whoever's booty is popping in them tights, okay? That's usually the team I go for. I go for the team with the finest players. We were rooting for Cardi B's boyfriend, but I heard they're not together anymore, so we're no longer rooting for them. Anyway, that's none of my business. But whole point is, girl, I didn't watch the Super Bowl for no type of football, girl. It was Bonito Bowl the whole way through, girl. I was there solely for Bad Bunny and everything else I really didn't give a damn about. Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show was absolutely amazing. It was so amazing. And I love how much love and care and attention they took to highlight Puerto Rican culture, to highlight not just that, but Latin America. And this particular part really, oh my gosh, it brought tears to my eyes.
God bless America. Sea Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States, Canadá, a my motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí.
Bad Bunny, bro. Oh my gosh. I cannot express enough how happy and how much joy and pride and just elation I felt watching Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance, especially given the state of the country, especially given the division that's happening right now. And there's so much beauty in not just, America in itself, but in the Americas, Latin America, and the Caribbean islands, and all of these, nations, and all of the people from these nations that reside in America, that are American citizens, that contribute here and deserve recognition and representation. And so I'm really, really happy that he went out of his way to highlight the Americas and not just America alone, because we have so much diversity. We have so much here. There's so much here, and it's worth being celebrated. I was gonna talk a little bit about my opinion on Turning Point USA's flop budgets, Dollar Tree ass variety show that they put on as an alternate to the Super Bowl halftime show for all of the people who didn't want to watch it because it's Bad Bunny. But I decided, in the spirit of love and in the spirit of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, reminding us to love thy neighbor, I have decided not to drag them today. But the dragging will come at another time. Don't worry, that's coming, girl. All that to say, shout out to Bad Bunny. Shout out to all of my Puerto Rican brothers and sisters. Shout out to my brothers and sisters of all of Latin America and the Caribbean islands. We love you guys. We love you guys. We love you guys. And I want to say too, to all of my Afro Latinx brothers and sisters, we see you, we love you, we support you, we're here for you. Black history is also your history. Happy Black History Month to you guys as well. Celebrating Afro-Latin culture is also celebrating Black history. And it's so important that we highlight that as well throughout this month and throughout the year and always, okay? Love you guys. Mwah. Oh my gosh, Bonito Bowl just gave me everything I needed. Everything I needed this week, it gave to me, and I loved it down. My heart is so full for so many reasons, not just Bonito Bowl, but just milestones that I've had personally in my life. We just hit 10K on Nice POV, which is my lifestyle TikTok. I post lifestyle content over there. I post about, advice really for the girls over there, not podcast related things. We hit 10K on the podcast TikTok a while ago, and I didn't celebrate it the way that I should have for you guys. And I'm so sorry about that. But we're celebrating now. I've decided that this year we're really, really going to celebrate all the wins, little, big, everything. We're going to celebrate just getting up out of bed, girl. So my heart is really full. And it's a great time to have a full heart because, girl, Valentine's Day is right up the street. Valentine's Day is on the way. And by the time y'all listen to this, I want to say it'll be like 3 or 4 days away. And let me remind you that love is in the air, but so is pregnancy, girl. Yeah, if you were on your cycle the week before Valentine's Day, you're ovulating on Valentine's Day, Bookie Butt. And the Plan Bs will be sold out, girl. I'm almost certain there's a couple people who stocked up on 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers, okay? So make sure you're being careful or you're gonna have a November Sagittarius baby like me. You're gonna have a Valentine's baby, girl. Pregnancy is in the air. You know what else is in the air? Girl, engagements. I have been seeing so many of my sisters getting engaged. I love to see the girls like in love and experiencing love and showcasing the beauty that it is of finding someone that gets you and loves you and wants to be in it with you. And so, yes, to all my girls that are getting engaged over this Valentine's Day as well, baby, I'm sending you all my love. Congratulations and hope for your future so that that love continues to flourish and grow and thrive. Honestly, I'm very excited for Valentine's Day this year because it's my first Valentine's Day since like forever. I don't even know how long ago I had a partner on Valentine's Day. Usually around Valentine's Day, something done went south and I ain't got no man. Usually on Valentine's Day, I'm just, doing my own little thug thizzle. But this year I am in a relationship and it's been, oh my gosh, it's been so different. It's been such a crazy whirlwind experience, but it's taught me so much about love. So, today I want to talk about what love really embodies and how Valentine's Day puts that under a microscope, not just romantic love, but also platonic love and also the love that we have for ourselves. And, baby, when I say I have learned that love does not look the way that people expect it to look. And I woke up with this thought this morning, everybody wants to be in a relationship, but not everybody wants to work for it. Everybody wants somebody, but not everybody understands what it means to love somebody, what it means to give to somebody. And the rawness of that, the grittiness of that, the pain of that, because it's not always fun and whimsical and flowers and waking up to breakfast in bed. It's not always that. Sometimes it's war. Sometimes it's combating negative forces and outside people. Sometimes it's confronting yourself. And I think that's what my most recent experience with love has taught me. Like, I've had a lot of confrontations with myself. My relationship has been holding a mirror up to me, and I believe that I've been a mirror to him as well. And it's really pushed us towards growth in a way that doesn't always feel fun. It doesn't always feel good. I think a lot of people confuse infatuation with love. Infatuation is all the beautiful things. Infatuation is all the nice cupcakey fun things. Love is so much deeper than that. Love is understanding that you're going to be with someone through the hardest, darkest moments of their life. You're going to be with that person when they lose their parents. You're going to be with that person as they're battling mental health issues. You're going to be with that person as they're going through all of these things that aren't pretty, that aren't fun, that aren't, the ideal of love. And I'm not talking about struggle love. I think that's another thing. People confuse the growing pains of love with the pain of being with someone who doesn't actually love you the way you need to be loved. Those are not the same. Those are not the same. Struggle love and the pain that naturally comes with loving someone, the person that could love you and hurt you the most, is not the same as someone who is blatantly showing you that they don't love you, blatantly showing you the opposite of what love is. Those are not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a thin line, girl. It's a really thin line. And it's a very nuanced thing when it comes to how people perceive love and what love may be in relation to how love can hurt. But I just want to say that, you know, when we talk about pain and hardship and the not so pretty things of love, we're not talking about that man running around on you all the time. We're not talking about that person, verbally abusing you or emotionally taking advantage of you. We're not talking about that. That's not love. That is not love. What we're talking about is, damn, this person is showing me the dark sides of myself. This person is reflecting the things in me that I have to change if I want to be with them. This person is challenging me. They're challenging me. This person is a person that I'm more sensitive to. So this person, if even if they say something I don't agree with, it may hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? But I have to work through those things so that I can be with them because I want to. And I think that's the biggest thing is that love and true love. And I think love in a sustainable way with a companion, with a partner, is a love that is deeper than that cupcake shit. It's a love that is deeper than all of the pretties and all the goods and all the fun and all the great times. It's great times. It's amazing time. But loving someone is choosing them even when shit is not fun, even when it's not cutesy, even when you don't like them. That's real love. Choosing my man when he's getting under my skin and I don't like what he has to say to me, but it may be something I need to hear so I can be a better woman for him. Maybe it's something I need. Maybe it's a growing pain that I need to go through. Maybe it's about, you know, understanding each other more and getting to know each other more. And it's not always fun, it's hard. And that's what I'm really trying to convey. What I really want to convey is that relationships are hard and they're meant to be hard. Anybody who tells you that relationships should be easy, that relationships should be fun all the time, that relationships should consist of lovey-doveyness all the time, it's a lie. It's a fallacy because you're dealing with another person. You're dealing with someone who has to grow and evolve and adapt just like you do. You're dealing with someone who has to choose you even when they don't like you. Okay? That's love. That's a sustainable love. That's a partner. That's somebody who wants to be with you for the rest of their lives. Still choosing you, still choosing to move forward, still choosing to come back together, even when you have disagreements, even when things aren't going the way that you think they're going to go. A person that's with you when you're down and when you're up. That's love. That is true love. And I think what gets the girls messed up is they want this perfect all the time. You never say anything I don't like. You don't challenge me. You don't force me to grow. We don't reflect each other type of love. They want that cutesy, like convenient type of love. But love, like real love, real deep love, sustainable love is raw. It requires a toughness. It requires, okay, you to really get deep in a way that doesn't feel good all the time. Once the infatuation phase ends, once the cupcake phase ends, a lot of people tap out of relationships because that's when shit gets real. That's when love actually comes into play. Choosing to get through those things, to work through issues, to figure out conflict resolution. That's when love actually comes into play. And people really just like the feel goods. They like the warm and fuzzies of love, but they don't like the realities of love. A lot of people like the warm and fuzzies of being in a relationship, but they don't like the reality of being in a relationship because the reality is that it is work. It is hard work. You have to want it. You have to want it. You have to choose it. It requires adapting, flexibility. It requires understanding. It requires looking at yourself and changing yourself so that you can be a better person for your partner and vice versa. It requires flexing, bro, stretching, and it's not easy. It's not always fun, and sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts. And love is choosing that over and over and over and over again with that person so that you guys can get through it, so that you guys can move on to the next level and elevate with each other and grow with each other, not just together as a unit, but individually, as individual people. And love has taught me that a lot in this relationship. In my current relationship, the way I used to act in past relationships is not how I can act now because I want to keep this one, girl. I love my man, girl. So yeah, I watch my mouth. So yeah, I'm more cognizant of how I talk to him. And yeah, sometimes, baby, I have to put my initial response of wanting to go off to the side so that I can respond in a way that's actually healthy for us. So I can respond in a way that's conducive to an environment for us to grow. And he has to do the same. And we're learning that. We're learning each other. It is about getting to know each other and wanting to do better with each other and bringing in your past relationships and how you used to operate in past relationships into current relationships will influence how you can love that person. And I'm really big on loving people the way that they need to be loved, not the way that you love the last person, not the way that you want to love them, but in the way that they need to be loved. I'm learning that a lot these days. And it's not it's not easy, it's not always fun, but I want it. Like I want this. I love him. I want this. I'm choosing this. And for me, my expression of love for that is choosing over and over and over again. And don't get me wrong, love should feel good. Even in the moments in which I'm upset, I can look at my man and think to myself, yo, I'd rather be with you than be upset with another man. Like, I'd rather be upset right here next to you, be mad right next to you, than be mad with anybody else. Like, that is how I know I want to be here for real. That I'd rather go back and forth and I'd rather argue with you than go be with somebody else, baby. I'd rather that because not being with this person and not, going through the good and the bad with them, it doesn't sound as fun as and rewarding as worth it. If I try to go do that with somebody else, because they're not him. And I think that's how I knew I was in love. That's how I knew, okay, I love him. Like, cause I'm trying to be here with I'm trying to be here throughout all this shit. I want to be with you. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, that's a sign that I love you, sir. I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. It's giving that. It's like, I'd rather be with you, baby. I'd rather be with you, baby. And in every moment when we bounce back, like that feeling in that moment of coming back around to each other and recognizing, love and what that is between us, it feels really good. It feels amazing, actually. I would hope and pray that everybody knows real love and is able to give real love. When Alicia Keys asked how many really know what love is, that was a real question, girl. That was a good ass question, girl, because how many really know what it feels like to give love and to receive love, good love, real love, you know? Not just some fallacy romanticized version of love, but actual love with all of its good and all of its bad. And I relate to the women who say, I can't be with somebody unless they have been loved before because being loved shows you how to love. When somebody gives you love wholeheartedly and gives you love in a way that changes who you are in such a fundamentally amazing way that you love changes. The way that you're able to take care of the people around you, not even just romantically, but platonically, changes. And my hope is that the girls all receive a love like that, a love that fundamentally shifts their lives in a way that makes them better lovers to everyone else and to themselves. And above all, the greatest love that we have is the love of our Father. The greatest love that we have is the love of God. And if we know that God loves us the way that we do, okay, and we reciprocate that love to God, you'll be able to reciprocate that love to others. When you know and love God, you can reciprocate that love to others. And I mean, really know what that love feels like. Not what they tell you, not that fraud shit. I'm talking about really love and that shows up in your relationships as well. I think this is a good segue to platonic love and the importance of that. In all honesty, everyone needs community. Everybody needs friends. You should have platonic love in your life. You should have friends who wholeheartedly and genuinely love you. Not friends that are just around you because you're fun, not friends that are just with you because you're convenient or that, you guys can do X, Y, and Z together. You need real, genuine connection and real love and support from your friends. And Valentine's Day is such a beautiful day to show love to your friends as well. I love to see the girls do galentines. I love to see it. And even men, there's a misconception that men don't have good interpersonal relationships with their male friends, like supportive interpersonal relationships with their male friends. But my boyfriend's relationship with his friends has shown me that it is possible, that it's so possible. And I really love to see it. And that is also a form of platonic love and care for one another that we all need. We all need it. And so, this Valentine's Day, if you find yourself alone romantically, lean into your platonic love, lean into platonic friendships that really, really like give you a charge, that really, really show you what love and support is. Lean into those. Don't neglect those friendships when you get into a relationship or when you're experiencing romantic love. And this is another talking point entirely, but I want to touch on it just briefly, the fact that when you get into a relationship, you cannot neglect your friends. You cannot neglect that platonic love. Those friendships and that love that you have for your friends still has to be nurtured. Okay? Your relationship does not replace that. Your relationship doesn't even fully trump that in the sense that those are two different aspects of your life that you are needing to nurture, that you need to pay attention to, that you need to actually give to. Okay? And I know a lot of people, when they get in relationships, they neglect their friendships or they like distance themselves for their friends because they're so focused on their relationship. But that is, baby, babe, you're neglecting people who love you. Pour into everyone who loves you. I'm not saying you got to pour in the same way, but I'm just saying that romantic love doesn't replace platonic love. and vice versa. Okay. You need both. And if you have both in your life, you need to water and nurture both of them. My church is actually doing a series on friendship right now. And this past Sunday's sermon was on understanding and knowing someone is how we show love. Getting to know someone is how you show love. When you get to know God, that is you showing that you want to love God. Knowing people, and not just on the surface, but really knowing them is a show of love, which is why it's important with the people in your life. You get to know them, like truthfully and wholeheartedly for who they are. You seek to know them, and also, more importantly, you let them know you. You let them know you. Nobody can love you if you aren't letting them know you. Nobody can love you if you aren't letting them in. There's a reason why the saying is to know them is to love them, because you have to know someone wholeheartedly in order to really know them. And they have to let you know them in order for you to reciprocate that love. Okay. And I really, really loved how Pastor Keevan this past Sunday really put that. And it really spoke to me, and it really made me reflect on my friendships and Shabria and Ashley and Austin and oh my gosh, Kenya, everybody who's brought me so much love in a way that required me to let them know me, but also gave me the honor of knowing them. And baby, platonic love is so beautiful too. It's worth pouring into. It's worth, giving to. Don't forget about that in this Valentine's Day season when we talk so much about love, 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 love. It's not just romantic, it's platonic too. Second to God, girl, you should be the one who loves you the most, baby. The love that you show yourself is the love that radiates from you, and it's the love that other people will know that they have to give you. And it's so, so important that how you treat yourself is really, really indicative of how other people will treat you. How you love yourself is indicative of the type of love that you have in your life. And so for Valentine's Day, if you're single, baby, go show yourself some love. Go set the standard for how you want to be loved by loving yourself. And I promise you, it will impact how you accept love and who you accept love from, girl. Because when you love yourself so much, when motherfuckers ain't, if they're not hitting that bar, girl, if they're not surpassing what you are already giving yourself, I promise you, you won't settle for it. I promise you, you're not going to go for that. Girl, I can't go for that. No, 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 no. I love myself so much. And I know that God loves me so much. Nobody can come to my life giving me subpar love. Nobody can come into my life giving me less than love. No, no, no. Because myself and my Lord love me so damn much that I can't even get jiggy with this, girl. This is not even what I'm used to. I'm used to so much more. If you're single on Valentine's Day, go hang out with your friends, have a Galentine's, spend time with your family, show them love, and show yourself love. Get yourself a gift, take yourself out, do something nice, do something that gives you a dopamine hit. Do something that makes you feel good. Do something that says, yeah, I love myself and I love how I feel right now. Do something that makes you feel love. Feel it. Really feel it. Because you still deserve it. This week has already been so eventful. I really love love, and I love talking about love. I love talking about relationships. I had a different topic for today, but it felt a little bit trivial considering the state of the world. It was about love and relationships, but I'm so happy that this morning, actually, this dawned on me that, relationships are so much work. Our relationship with others, our relationship with ourselves, it's a lot of work. And Valentine's Day puts a microscope on what love really is, how it shows up in our lives, and how we give it. And there are so many ways in which you can be reflective during this time. There's so many ways in which you can show love during this time. And I really want you to lean into that. I really want you to dive into that, babe. Dive into it, because that's what I'm doing. And again, happy Benito Bowl to all of my Latinx friends, family, brothers, sisters. Love you guys so much. Love, love, love Bad Bunny. He's an international superstar. I don't know a lick of Spanish. I know I need to learn, but you don't need to know. You know, love conquers. You really don't need to know. Love transverses all languages, baby. You don't need to know Spanish to know that Bad Bunny was showing an immense amount of love to his people, to our people, to us. And babe, oh my gosh, it felt so good. And that's how I want us to continue to feel. Girl, this was a little bit of a longer episode. Oh my God. How do you guys feel about long episodes? Let me know. Let me know. I really am so happy I was able to get with you guys today. Obviously, you know, we're up, babe. We're consistent now, honey. I'm doing this full time now. So trust and believe me, this season, I'm gonna be on my shit. And if I'm not, get on my ass. Do what you gotta do. That's a form of showing love too. Holding people accountable is a form of showing love too, girl. So go ahead and get on that ass. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you all of my love. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Black History Month. Happy Bonito Bowl. Happy all of that, girl. Happy all of that. If you want to support the podcast, please follow on all the socials, like, comment, share. It does a lot for me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next episode.